and the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. This finds all, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, sometimes I'm a little reticent to tip my cap to the defense, but that is a job well done. That was a wall to nowhere. A little shuffle pass ends up going backwards because that defense, well, they were sound, they were structured, and they knocked him on his keister.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Going play action here. Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
For the Bengals field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
Charging down the middle, and they block it! And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Play
7.
action, Love. Throw left side to Watson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
15 yards. And the Packers.
1st down throw, here's Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
14 more yards.
Sticking in the air, Love. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Christian Watson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And again, Love.
Bengals 10-yard line.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. And this this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Burrow from the gun. He has him on the quick hitter. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. Kicks away from one. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow.
12-yard line.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Setting up the screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Love from the gun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Love. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another.
From the red zone on 1st. This one taken in by Kraft. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On his own read, here's Jacobs. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Mason Graham on the stop. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
On the return, here's Jones. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down, Burrow to throw. Complete out to the right. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
On bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets him on the in route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On 3rd down, I'll go with Simpson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Out of the
line.
shotgun, Burrow. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Oh, he drops a cut to throw. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Packers 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now runs the Packer offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
At the 42-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
And a yard.
Going run again with Jacobs. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
7-yard gain.
That one gained 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
That's another Packers first down.
Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw. Cut near the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow on the play action. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Bengals first down. A gain of 12.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Moving into enemy territory. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2nd and 3 now. Hand off to Sampson. He dodged the tackle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. First down throw, here's Love. This to win the game. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But last, we are headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. He fields it from the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Putting the tight end in motion. First throw of overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. This is Jacobs running left. And second down only works out for a yard. Third down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime.
A gain of 2 brings up third and
Throw here, third down. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. That's caught at the 25. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Jacobs gets in on the draw. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On second down, Jacobs. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
The 21-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
They'll air it out on third. Got his man. It's Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers claim a 6-point lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
24.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score, but starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's his turn in overtime. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Dropped underneath. It's Sampson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Burrow. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Catch made. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. McPherson at the point after. And everyone can breathe easier here as he knocks the point after through. And now it's golden goal here in overtime. Next score wins. Now these new overtime rules have given us quite the game here, haven't they? Now it is next score wins as we're off again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Love with it on first down. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Running right. Here's Jacobs. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Love from the gun. It's his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and
Going to throw it. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up fourth down. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing is Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
Well, here's what I know, Kate, and sadly from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tip because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
Well, that one had plenty of signature moments and plays that all could have proved the decisive score of the game, but this contest survives all of that and an overtime period, Brock, as we finish in a tie. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.